Welcome everyone to Toyama, more specifically the Municipal Family Zoo. We are of course here to verse Kataller Toyama in today's Emperor's Cup 4th round game. But before we do that, I thought we'd have a little look around here. As you can see behind me, I have my fellow giraffe brethren. So without further ado, let's hop on into Google Maps, have a little look around this place and then crack on with today's game. Right everyone, so we're here on Google Maps. Now, if you take a look on the bottom right hand side, just over the river, you'll see a square patch of grass. It's right at the bottom of the screen. That is in fact where the stadium is. It's about a 15-minute car drive, 20 minutes depending on which road, so about 2 and a bit hours I believe it was walking to the zoo, which we are of course going to have a little look around because we have a bit of time before our game. So we're going over to the Toyama Municipal Family Park Zoo. Now, I can't quite remember where I dropped us down for the intro. I believe I was on this section, but what we'll do is we'll drop ourselves here. We'll go forward, take a little look around. I don't think we'll be able to go all the way around, but we'll be able to have a decent look. I cannot read any of these signs because they're obviously in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to find our way. Oh, there we go. Giraffes are right here. So we are not far away from where we started. The giraffe enclosure is just here to our right hand side. We're going to go past that though because we've already had a little look at the giraffes. What do we have over here? I'm kind of curious to see if we can find some pandas, to be honest. I want pandas. But over here we have the flamingos. Now if we progress slightly further over, what do we have? More giraffes. So this is the other side of the giraffe enclosure. We're going to head on down here if it allows us. Thank you. Don't mind us. We are just passing through you, literally. Now we're going to head around the back of the giraffe enclosure where we shall find, I don't know what we'll find, quite frankly. Ah, this is where there's a nature trail, I believe. I believe they have youth's nature trail thing going on back there, so I assume that is where that particular thing leads. Now what is in there? It's a double-sided enclosure, I believe. I can't quite see what's inside. I might be blind, but I don't see what's in there. Can we at least get to an angle where we possibly might be able to see? I see a picture of a tiger, but I don't see a tiger, and I don't imagine this encloses a tiger, but maybe it does. Considering this bit, yeah, it might have tigers in there, but I cannot find them. So we shall progress away from here. And that looks like a little food place. This is a nice little bird section, which isn't enclosed, which is a bit weird. So hopefully that doesn't try and fly off anywhere. And we got penguins over here. Ah, yes, we have the penguin section. I can see one just there behind the rock. If we just zoom in a little bit, there's one just chilling out back there. Not quite as many as I've seen at the Deep or in Skegness. I can't remember quite what the name of the... Oh, Natureland, I believe is the place in Skegness. But yes, there's our penguin just waddling along. Not quite as many as I'm used to seeing. You've seen them in like 5, 6, 7s at least, but there is the penguins. We now have what I assume is where the monkeys of some sort are situated. No idea what's in here, but I'm very concerned by the shape of the pool. I'll just say that. Very bulbous on the end. And now we head further over. I believe that's more nature trails. Ah, is this the other side of that other bit? I can't figure much out from that sign. It's not really helping me. Yes. Anyway, we have these other enclosures, which I have absolutely no idea what's in them. Can we go into the building, though? That is the question. Come on. Come on, Google. No, we cannot. We cannot go into the building. Excuse me, ladies. We are going to pass through. Ah, interesting. So there's a way of climbing back and forth over. That's one way of doing it, I guess. So, we are going to turn around here. I believe this is more trails, which I don't think we can go up, unfortunately. We can possibly jump into some pictures, but it's very scenic, as you can see. Definitely worth a visit if you are local, and I guess if you are travelling to this part of Japan, it would be a nice place to go. So, we're going to progress down the path. I don't see a whole lot more over this side. There is probably plenty more for us to have a look at, but I think I'm going to be wandering around this bend for quite a bit. So I think this is a good spot for us to hop into our game against Toyoma, and then we'll have a cup draw if we manage to make it through. So I'll see you back in Football Manager in just a second. Okay everyone, we are in the dressing room, and although it's supposed to be a rather simple game here today, we've gone for a pretty strong side. In fact, we're going for the strongest side humanly possible because we like to win every single game. So, our team for today's game is of course going for a positive mentality. We have Nakano in goal, a backline of Suga, Havania, Fukumori and Komai. Central midfield will be controlled by Kim, Tai and Fukai. On the left hand side is Songkrasin back from his Thailand games. Miyazawa over on the right hand side, Lopez in central attack in mid and Nakashima up front. Not actually had a look how Songkrasin did in his international games, to be honest, but we don't care. We want to know how it gets on here at the club. Owaka, Yanagi, Tanaka, Arano, Kaneko, Ono and Ogashiwa, of course, make up the bench. And you know what? We will have a little look, see how he got on in his games. In fact, he's up to 56 caps, 7 goals for Thailand. Now, how did he get on in his most recent FIFA World Cup qualifications? Well, he's got 3 appearances, 1 as a substitute, 6.72. He has been pretty good. If we look at Thailand's recent games, we'll go to the senior squad, which I assume he was playing. It was for these games, I believe, against Lebanon and Myanmar. So Lebanon, he looks like he started, got a 6.7, which is nice to see. And then against Myanmar, he in fact, okay, did he score in that first one? No, he didn't. So he hasn't scored in either game. But in the second one, okay, they didn't play him against Myanmar. Interesting. So he got a, oh wait, no, is there, 6.6. So he's a little disappointing against Myanmar. Did a decent job against Lebanon. But overall, he was just a bit bang average for the national side. But 26 years of age, he's got time to develop and become a star player. After all, he has already played 56 international games for them, so I can see him playing a little better in the future, just not his best spell in the international team. But we are going to submit our team for today's game. 4 people are happy with the team shape. Those are Nakano, Kim, Tai, Fukumori and Fukai. We then have Kim Tai, who's happy with the pressing and is also happy with the tight marking. So Kim Tai should have a pretty darn good game. He's liking all aspects of the way we've set up today's game, so hopefully he can go out there and show us exactly why he's liking it. Not going to even try and look at their team because I have no idea who is any of their players. I want to pick up where you last left off, lads. Get out there and show them exactly why we are favourites for today's game. Now, I'm going to unscrew my lid. Hopefully it's not too loud. And have a sip of my water. Up to the 20th minute now. They've not had a shot, by the way, so far. We are up to 3. Can we make it a 4th? Songkrasin pulls it inside to Kim Tai. Kim Tai! Oh, it's tipped onto the bar. Unfortunately cleared away, but Komai's kept it in. Unfortunately, though, that's a dead highlight, my friends. So, we've got up to 5 shots, 4 on target. Miyazawa whips the cross in. Oh, come on. Someone collect it. Come on, Suga. Suga, you got to beat him to it. Good job, Suga. Now, can you get anything going on this left-hand side? Well, he plays it inside to Havania. Havania back to Suga. He's got Songkrasin in front of him if he needs. Plays it up to Nakashima, though. Plays it down for Lopez. Now Kim Tai gets it over to Songkrasin. Suga on the left-hand side plays it in Songkrasin. Oh, Songkrasin has been tripped up. And Komai will be the one stepping up to take this penalty. Can he drill it past Nishibi and get us our first goal of this game? Yes, he has. Komai, good job from our right back. 3rd goal of the season for Yoshiaki Komai. Now, weirdly, Our assistant has an obsession with trying to get him in attacking midfield centre. Don't know if he just has a dislike for Lopez or what, but yeah, he has been trying to get me to play him there. I've of course been ignoring it because Lopez is much better in that position and he's our best right back. But while I'm getting distracted, Suga is going to drill one in for Miyazawa to nod it past the goalkeeper. That's his second goal of the season. Not quite as good as that first one, you'll remember from a previous episode, but it wasn't a bad little finish, was it? Nods it straight past the goalkeeper. Decent effort, very high, difficult shot to save. Goalkeeper probably should have done better considering it wasn't in the corner, and I thought that would have been a free kick, but not. Suga will keep in the ball though, and he's played it up to Songkrasin. Songkrasin's got past Suzuki, and he's pulled it back, whipped one in. Miyazawa back post, almost stolen by Nakashima. It was stolen by Nakashima. Nakashima, what are you doing, my friend? That could have been Miyazawa's third goal of the season and his second goal of this game. But look at this. Miyazawa nods it straight past Nakashima. That's going in the net. Instead, decides to steal it for himself. And Nakashima is on the board. So, bit of a dirty one, Nakashima, but I guess we'll have to give you it. So, it's 3-0 going into half-time. 11 shots to 3. 8 on target, 2 there, 2. A 2.08 to a 0.22. 4 corners to 2. 7 fouls to 11. 0 yellow cards, 2 yellow cards. 89% passing to 70. 65% possession to 35. But let's head into the dressing room. Tell the lads have been doing a good job. And head on back out. Except for naughty Nakashima. Not happy with that, my friend. It's a team game. You should not be stealing your teammates' goals. But I guess he wants to add to his tally. Suga plays it up to Songkrasin. Songkrasin making a lovely run down this left-hand side. He has Lopez in the middle if he needs. Gets it across. Unfortunately, Nakashima can't get onto the end of it, but the clearance has gone to Kimi Tai. Suga gets it back to Havanir on the halfway line. Fukai now, ball over to the left-hand side. Songkrasin tries for a second time. Whips one in. Nakashima, can't keep the header down. And they have a goal kick. As we head on into the next highlight, where Suzuki will throw it in. We have won the ball back though. It was Kimi Tai. He's going to hoof it now. Nakashima does not collect it. Hanai gets the ball. Kurogi tries the ball over the top, but Nakano will collect. Now, will he dish it out to Fukumori maybe? Nope, he's going to hoof it all the way up. Not quite sure about that one. Rindo will collect it from the long goal kick. Nishibi is getting hunted down by Songkrasin, but he clears it away. Fukai nods it down, but only back to them on the halfway line. Ball over the top to Yoshihari. Well, that was as bad as my pronouncing of Yoshihira's name, but yeah, nothing good in that particular highlight, was there? There's a bit of ping pong, ended up back at our end and in the net. So 57th minute, Komai will throw it in. Throws it into Lopez, plays it shot to Komai. Fukai whips one across. Songkrasin, shot to Suga. Suga acres of space, edge of the area, and he shows them why you don't do that. Yes, that's his first goal of the season, but what a beautiful drilled effort in the upper right-hand side. Let's have another little look at this one. Komai, short ball to Fukai. Fukai had way too much space of his own. Songkrasin pulls back, and Suga gets it past the goalkeeper. Lovely drilled effort, and I apologise if you heard the floorboard in the background. Now, Komai throwing it into Lopez. Back to Komai once more. We are going to make a substitute after this highlight, but Miyazawa is going to nod it onto the crossbar. Lopez whips one back in, and it's cleared away for a corner. Now, are we going to see the corner, or are we going to have to wait? We're going to have to wait. Corner was very underwhelming, I would assume. As you can see, though, our team has not been underwhelming. Everyone above a 7. Standout performance from Suga with an 8.3 at the moment and a 7.7 from Songkrasin. 7.6 as well from Miyazawa. We've got players across the board having amazing games, which is lovely to see. Look at these goals. Left back, right mid and striker. Admittedly, Komai's was from a penalty, which Songkrasin won, but it's nice to see our goals coming from pretty much everywhere. Now, 62nd minute, everyone's playing well, everyone's fit. We don't particularly need to substitute anyone, but I would like to give some players an opportunity. So who are we going to give opportunity to? Well, Ogashiwa, you can come on. Partly because Nakashima is naughty Nakashima today. Naughty Nakashima is coming off. He stole his goal, so now we're going to give Ogashiwa an opportunity. Hopefully, he's a bit more of a team player in today's game. I'm not mad at Nakashima, but just a little disappointed. You know, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in you. Now, Lopez goes off for Ono, and we're going to hold on to our last sub, because, like I said, we don't really need to make any, but it's nice to make a little bit of a refreshment up front, so we're going to do it. Rindo hoofs it up. Oh no, it's gone straight over Fukumori's head. Thankfully, Yoshihira cannot keep a shot on target, and I'm still butchering his name, but I don't care, because we are butchering them. Currently 4-1. As you can see, 10 shots on target out of our 16 is a solid little bit of effort, if I do say so myself. Komai, though, is going to throw it in. Oh no, holding up the ball nicely, plays back to Komai. Fukai over to Miyazawa. Miyazawa pulls it back for Fukai. Fukai ball over the top, does not get to Ogashiwa. It's nodded down. Yoshihira now gets the ball back to Himeno. Himeno on the centre circle, whips it up. Suga, lovely interception, tries to get it to Ogashiwa. It's nodded down though. Miyazawa tries to get it back to Ogashiwa, intercepted once more. Hoofed up, Fukumori, can we stop heading these balls halfway across the pitch, please? Because then they try and counter-attack like this by hoofing it over the top of our defence, and Nakano has to make a one-on-one save. So they head to the corner. It's Suzuki whipping in the corner. It's cleared away and no. Oh no, he's just too old to bother chasing that one down. He's going to let Yoshihira get the ball and Rindo before the highlight is over. So Nakano plays it short to Havanir here on the 85th minute. Oh, come on. Ando, thankfully, does not put in the goal, because that was a disappointing opportunity to give away. But we've got a late corner. Can we get a fifth? Now, Sonkraz in, edge of the area. He's got acres of space. Oh, that is a dirty tackle from Kurogi. And, well, Komai, I believe, is going to step up to take it. I was going to let Sonkraz in take it. I wasn't quick enough. Hopefully, Komai can get his brace here. Nishibi is beaten on the right-hand side by Komai. Sonkraz in, won 2 penalties in today's game, and Komai has slotted both away. Nice to see. 5-1 victory at the moment. Sonkraz in, unfortunately, I couldn't give him that opportunity to get a goal. But as you can see, everyone has played well, apart from Ogashiwa. He got a bit of a disappointing result in a 6.6. But overall, we performed admirably. 17 shots to their 10, 11 on target to their 5, a 3.12 XG to a 0.87, 5 corners to 4, 10 fouls to 19, 0 yellow cards, 2 yellow cards, 85% passing to 77, 58% possession to 42. But we're going to head on over to the dressing room. Tell the lads that was a good win, because it was. And then we are, of course, going to go to the cup draw. Or not, because I've just noticed the cup draw is after the next game. So we're going to do that game off camera, of course. We're going to come back for the Racehall game, but before we come back for the Racehall game, we're going to come back for the cup draw of the Emperor's Cup even, to see who we get. So I thank you all for joining us. I hope you all have a lovely night, and goodbye.